Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be our career reading for the month of May 2024. This is by request. Someone was asking questions about what to do going forward for their career, so we're going to go ahead and do a career reading. This is a little bit different spread than I normally would do for you guys, so we're going to focus on two main areas, our challenges and our strengths. So we're going to focus on, flip these around. Our strengths are going to be this side and our challenges are going to be this side. So we're going to start first with some guidance, like an area that maybe we need to focus on for the month of May that might be a challenge for our financial sector or our career sector. So we're going to get some guidance from the dragons as well as the angels. So let's see what challenges around our money we might have for the month of May. What challenges we have around money for the month of May 2024. All right, so we have two. Part of it is our self-worth, so that's something that we can focus on changing, our value of ourself, our self-worth. How do we feel about things? Are we feeling like we're valuable? Are we feeling like we're disposable? I feel like that could be something that we really need to focus on, and that might involve us doing some shadow work. So facing our fears about money, fears about our future, those are some things that we may need to actually work on. So our self-worth and our shadows can be some challenges. So tell me what our strengths are in the month of May. What are our strengths? Something that we need to turn down is going to be a strength for us to say no to things that are not appropriate for us or things that we don't wish to continue. The angels are trying to redirect you towards something that is beneficial, and they need you to listen deeply. So when you get a no, know that it's important that you listen to that. Even if you don't want to listen to the no, sometimes it is the best scenario. So let's see, where can we find our abundance? Where can we find our abundance in the month of May? All right, through hard work, we gain a victory. Also by walking away from things that don't serve our highest good is how we're going to find our abundance. We are due a victory. So while it might be a challenge to walk away from these things that don't serve our highest good, knowing that we are doing the right thing by leaving these things behind will bring us a hard-fought victory. Love that. So what is the current situation in our career or finances? Current situation. We do have a new opportunity coming in, and we need to follow our heart. So again, listen deeply to the signs that Spirit is giving you. I don't know why I can't pick up the cards today. Really listening deeply to that. I feel like part of it is our doubts in ourself, in our abilities, and that's shadow aspects that definitely need to be healed. So I feel like we have to trust our intuition, and we have to listen deeply to where Spirit is guiding us to be. All right, let's see. What is our career path for the month of May? Career path for May. Lots of frustrations around work. I feel like you may have some goals in mind that haven't been achieved yet, and so lots of frustrations, maybe wanting to give up, throw in the towel prematurely. Again, focus your self-worth, and is it fear that's causing you to think that way, or is it that you feel like it's not something that's achievable? I feel like if you keep putting in the hard work, you will be successful. So let's see what else we have. Shifting your perspective is going to gain you that victory, so that's going to be important this month. All right, so how do we get there? How do we get to this new opportunity that's emotionally fulfilling? How do we get there? By overcoming a lot of temptation and a lot of conflict. All right, so I feel like this is important. We might have an offer that comes in that seems too good to be true, so trust your intuition, listen deeply. If it's something that is negative, say no to that offer. Realize your self-worth, that you don't have to operate in low self-esteem. You are good enough, you are due a victory, so shift your perspective in order to get there. All right, so what's holding you back? What is holding you back? I feel like you need some boundaries, 2 7s back to back. So we need some boundaries. We're facing some challenges, some obstacles. There's things we need to release. There's things we need to see differently. Having boundaries is going to be super important, but not boundaries to the point where you shut everything out that's good. So learning to trust slowly, listening to our intuition and our instincts will help us see things more clearly. What is your unique skills that you possess in this situation? What do you bring to the table? What are your unique skills? All right, so we have some good news coming in. I feel like with the 3 of Cups, normally I see that as a positive celebration, but I feel like you might be a really big team player. You might be really supportive. You might be somebody that kind of unites a team. I also feel like you might be really spiritually connected. I feel like this is also a card telling you that you're going to have, this victory to celebrate, but we need boundaries. 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So really important that you kind of go within. Where is your center? Where is your compass? Which direction do you feel called to go towards? Something you're supposed to walk away from and something you're supposed to go towards. So important energy that's changing. So how do we use this skill set? How do we use this? All right, so by going forward, I feel like it's important that we take the steps we're being guided to take to make forward progress. We're out of Mercury in retrograde. You could be traveling, moving, relocating, purchasing a vehicle. All of these things can change for the better. I feel like you might be leaving a position somewhere for a better opportunity. I also feel like this is an opportunity for you to kind of expand on maybe what you would normally do, and it will pay off for you. So we have the 6 of Coins talking about financial blessings. And so I feel like by using your unique skills, it's going to reward you greatly. So be unique, stand out, be yourself. What else do we need to know about these skill sets? What do we need to know? All right, so some shadow work is definitely needed. We also have the shadow card. The shadow card is telling us that it's time for that inner reflection, the inner work, in order to get us to the bigger picture, to see what isn't serving us, to see what is serving us. And by trusting our instincts and our intuition, we're able to see whether it's something we walk away from or whether it's something brand new that's good for us. Yeah, and we might be really burnt out and exhausted. Shadow work can be very draining. So take a little bit of a break once in a while from all of the hard work that you've been doing. Remember to focus on self-love and self-care as well. So what do we need to focus on this month? What is the most important thing we need to focus on this month? There we go. So Spirit wants you to focus on your bliss, your happiness, your self-worth, and letting go of things that don't serve your highest good, and to remember how magical you actually are. So using that magic to create the life that you want. Merlin is, the magician, so it's a new beginning, but you're creating this new beginning. So go towards the things that bring you peace, happiness, and joy, and leave the things that bring you misery, chaos, and conflict. What action do you need to take this month in order to achieve these goals? Action that you need to take this month. Listen to your guardian angel. If they're redirecting you away from something, trust that guidance and listen to them. And it's time to raise your vibration. So that's going to be important as well. We want to listen deeply to, ourselves, our higher selves, our intuition, our guardians, our angels, our guides. The dragons are also guides. And I feel like it's critical that you actually raise your vibration. If we're in negative energy, we're attracting more of the same. So it's time to raise that vibration for the better. All right, so energy that we need to release this month. All right, so we're working towards stability. So anything that brings you conflict and chaos, you want to release that and go towards stability and put in the hard work. That's going to gain you the victory that you're looking for. All right, let's see. Can't read my list here. How to enjoy yourself this month. There we go. All right, so the money's going to be available for you to actually enjoy yourself this month. So pay raise, promotion, job change. We have 6 coins out of both decks. There could also be a romantic venture that's coming in. Someone might be romantically interested in you, and they might be coming in to ask you on a date, might be bringing you meaningful gifts, want to wine you and dine you. This card is seen as Prince Charming, so the Knight of Cups is someone who's very romantic. You may potentially meet somebody through work, through a job, potentially might make the connection. Maybe you're introduced to this person through a work associate. And you need to decide about your future. Like, what does that look like? What do you want for the future? Do you want to go towards things that aren't good for you, or are you trying to make changes? Again, travel is also with this card. You need to start planning for the future now and start thinking about what your next set of action is. Part of that is really coming up with a plan. What is the first step you need to take in order to get to this new beginning? And we have the Empress. So the time is ripe for expansion, for growth, especially in your career sector. Somebody could also be finding out that they're expecting. Hopefully that's a good thing. I feel like this is a card telling you that you need to nourish the things that you want to grow, but it's also a card that tells you that opportunities are going to be coming through. So very important. So it's time to have a little bit more fun in life this month. I feel like we have a lot on our plate as far as things we're working through, goals that we might have, but I also feel like this card is telling you, when was the last time you really had fun and enjoyed yourself? Are you going to maybe take a trip over the summer? Are you traveling? Are you relocating? Are you meeting somebody new? Are you changing jobs for the better? Are you going towards commitment? Just lots and lots of energy that can change. So again, follow your bliss, raise your vibration. Remember, our shadow aspect is a chance for us to learn and grow. Trust what your guardian angels are telling you, and have a wonderful month.